Hey Brawlers, I'm Mr. Hoodat, and this is episode 11 of Season 2 of the Daily Brawl series. The series is meant to show 2 games a day, played on a separate account, so you can see that accounts climb to Mythic each month. I've also added a challenge this month, where I'm playing every hero once, to make up for last month, where there are over a dozen heroes that I didn't play. Let's get into it. Alright, so I've played Sad Jack already, and I think out of all the others I haven't played any of them. So I think Sir Galahad is a bit better than the other two, but it's not by much. Get a King Midas game in. Actually, I'm more likely to find King Midas than than Galahad. So let's play Galahad because I might not find him for a while. In the last slot, you're 3 out of 8 to get one of the new heroes, because the new heroes always show on the last slot. And then in the first slot, you're 1 of 8 to get all the free-to-play heroes. Okay, against Merlin, let's just take the best statted unit for the turn. Alright, Merlin's got his god start. So I think this is a double egg play against Muerte, who lost. Less likely to crack an egg if he lost. Let's grab them. Alright, so I can consider rolling for egg. There's 20 tier 2 minions, I think. And I'm seeing 4 of them. So I have a decent shot at finding the egg, but obviously it's under 50%. I think I'll just take the units. Let's go Minotaur, Happy Tree, and I don't want to freeze. Alright, egg popped, which is a little unfortunate. So I think this is a dwarf play. It's the best stats for this turn, and with my egg popping, I kind of need some help stat-wise. Alright, second egg broke, but eked out the win there, surprisingly, against Sphinx now. I think this is a pivot into evil. Spellweaver being with Shard, and sharding the unicorn. Let's go with that. Guess I'll just play the Minotaur frontline. Okay, got my first triple. I think I just grab it, no need to hold it for next turn. The ball won't get upside for a while. Whereas Hat can get upside immediately, Telltale Quiver can get upside immediately. I'm probably going to be keeping this Fanny backline though for a while, as well as the Queen. I think I'll just take the ball. And then cast Earthquake, and then freeze this. I'm not going to be baited by many targeted spells right away, but this just gives me the highest upside if I do find Aeons later, or if obviously I find Hat. Alright, so this is a targeted spell worth casting, so let's grab Spellweaver and get plus 12 health. So basically anything that goes on doubly I'll cast, anything that doesn't I probably won't cast. So Fireball's good for the turn, I think I'll take that as well, so that I don't continue losing fights. Okay. Alright, so Friendly Spirit's pretty nice for my monster target. I think I'll grab that. And then roll past the Greedy Pair. Sure. Don't want Fanny though, or the Tweedle. This is free, but it gets rid of my tree. I kind of want to keep this for fairy potential. Getting rid of it, all it does is buff these by 1 attack, so it's not that worth it, honestly. Alright, big tie against Marte now, who's been losing a lot. Let's try to find some spells. Friendly Spirit triple, Spellweaver triple. Let's get rid of Cupbearers for that. I don't want a copycat though, that's a bit too much. Don't think I want Queen Pair. Sure. Let's do it on chicken. This isn't looking good. Alright, this is looking like a 7th. Don't really want those, just gonna roll. Friendly triple's nice. No fork. Just go deck. Don't want Nian. Okay. So I got Hat. That's a thing. I might want Sarko though. Just to not die. Sarko's dealing 9 damage. And Hat is doing nothing. I could sell chickens to roll to get something from it though. Just take Brave Princess for the turn. Okay. Alright, GG. So Sir Galahad's probably my least favorite hero to play in the game. Even when he was decent. Or not decent, even when he was good. I just really disliked playing him. So at least I got this out of the way. Let's move on to the next one. Try to play a more solid character for my first win. Hero power just doesn't do anything until you get a treasure, and then once you get your first treasure, you're still behind. So it's like you're like trying to hunt for treasures, but even when you get the first like 1 or 2, like you're just still behind everyone else that's doing things like in the first few turns. Not a very fun hero to play for me. So I haven't played Zelua yet, and he is incredibly good. So let's play Zelua. Alright, against Forbidden Fruit Loki, which means he's likely to have a strong unit turn 1 because he can roll if he gets a bad first board. So is a 2/2 ever going to beat the best unit out of like him seeing 6? I don't think it will. So I think I'm just going to take a Scalar and concede this fight. It's surprising. I guess it makes sense. Against Potion Master, got my Forbidden Fruit, which is really good. I think I'm going to stay away from the egg. If he got into Sure Shot plus buffs, it might be trouble for me. And it's not like this Mim Cat Bear is much worse than the egg anyway. Like, this is still making me pretty strong. Alright, so this is looking like dwarves. Could take Sure Shot Tiny instead. Kind of like giving myself the option into dwarves if I see more. Zelua can always transition out very easily. Once he's tier 6, I could just grab tier 6 units for 3 gold and transition out of dwarves. So yeah, I like giving myself the option for dwarves, and it's not like it's making me weaker than taking the Sure Shot. And then I'm going to let this board roll. So I already see more dwarves. Not really though. So I don't want to roll. I don't want to pick up the tier 2 units before casting Eni. I think I just cast Eni right away. Trying to get one of the 3 costs and then take the other one. Okay. Let's play like this. Alright, nice win. So we got Creeper with the Happy Tree, and I already have Falling Stars. I think this makes sense to get into. And I think I'm going to roll past these units. They don't improve my board too much, and they don't give me direction. Whereas I'm looking for Dwarf or Tree direction right away. So the Dwarf is good. So sell Cat for doubly. Keep playing the Sleigh first, and then the Dwarves in the middle. Alright, got pretty good scaling that fight. So still looking for just a Dwarf and Tree direction. It's okay to be like caught in between two comps like this, and like hedging which ones you'll see next. Because it's not like it's making me weak to have these like Dwarf and Tree packages. And they're actually kind of working together, like the Creeper and the doubly pair nicely together. So let's roll for direction. These units aren't too good. Let's roll again. Another Dwarf. Does not improve my board. Let's roll again. Another Creeper does improve my board. I can turn the Creeper good. Kind of hurts my fairy chances. I guess I could just turn Vampire good. Yeah, let's do that. And then take out the white. So I can scale my tree up and the Vampire up a little more. Alright, took a pretty big hit there. So Happy Tree is good. I don't think I go for the Juliet. XP is pretty good. Really want to find these tree triples though. Pretty hard to pass on XP. I'm gonna take it here and then roll. Sport goes really nice. I already kind of have direction though, so I kind of want to focus my rolls on that tree direction. Alright. So it didn't improve at all, but I did get XP for the turn. Alright, against Loki. So the Nutcracker's not bad. I think I'll grab it and roll. Not finding these trees. Let's take more XP. I don't really want the Soul Talk. Let's try to get a tier 5 to carry me this fight. Apple Tree's not bad. Just sell Mim and E doubly. Okay. Alright, against Potion Master. I don't think I want Aeon. I do want to switch comps though. I didn't find the trees. Cast Shrivel for the turn. Lance. Don't think is gonna work. Alright. No Meteor Ring. I think this is just Crown of Atlas. The others don't really do anything, and skipping doesn't really help me either. Could skip, roll, sell, and then take a unit. No. This game's kind of a disaster. I hedged 2 comps and just didn't find them. Against Merlin. So I think I take XP and try to find 2 6-drops and pass the copycat for now, because if I don't get strong this turn I'm dead. That's a 20/20, can't really not take that. Kinda wish I didn't take the 20/20, but that is hindsight. So I think this is Creeper, or this thing, Elm. What else can I do? Can sell these for Grumble and Big Pigs. That doesn't seem that great. Yeah, I think it's just Elm. Elm is just a better Grumble this turn. Okay. I survived. Against Trophy, 6 of Shields is pretty nice. Could turn into Pumpkin. I think it's just worth grabbing. Robin Hood's pretty good. And the spell is not bad. So all these trees are better than Storm King, except maybe this one. Definitely want Pumpkin in. I guess Trophy Hunter, so I want really high health frontline. So maybe do this. The 4 health might really matter. Maybe do this. No. I think this will be okay. And this poor Trophy Hunter, he had really good chances for first. He just got this bad moon. And with Hermes Boots, very consistent. But my Robin Hood kind of just scammed him there. Against Miri, kind of just want to look for tier 6 triples and then Echo Fairy. Echo Fairy. So taking out Pumpkin, right? So good, evil. Taking out Pumpkin for Echo Fairy. I can just make this my evil with the Elm and give this health. So I need 7 gold. So get rid of Creepers and Storm King. Yeah, I'll keep the Pumpkin. And I'll keep a Nutcracker for like mix target. So against Miri, I want my strongest units in front. Alright, nice kill. Hopefully I'm top 4 here. Top 4 against Merlin. This fairy triple is pretty crazy. Hand of Midas is really nice. As long as I get a unit for it, which I should. I have 5 rolls. Two more rolls. Did not get a unit. That's okay. I think I'll sell to buff my happy tree. Gets me a lot more health. Gets me 6 more health on this, and then 6 more health on the echoes as well. Alright, just killing everyone. So I'm against Hermes Boots Copycat, so I pretty much need to cast Pig this turn, and then play Medusa. Oh, he has Hermes Boots. So I need Lightning Dragon. I know how to buff it. It'll be 20 attack because of my Hand of Midas. Could go for a second Robin Hood as well to counter it. He might have kept Familiar in though. Definitely casting Pig. If I see Lightning Dragon, I will Hand of Midas it. So Happy Tree is a better good target than the Hercules already. I have one more roll for a unit. Could consider Pumpkin. I am done considering it. Alright, but unfortunately I can't make use of my Hand of Midas here. Alright, missed the 2 of 6. Surprisingly won though. Pretty sure with his positioning, the Friendly Spirit's the one that's getting doubled from Muerte, because it normally doubles the last thing that procs. So still want a unit to Hand of Midas, then Pigo, and then Lightning Dragon. Lightning Dragon is definitely going to be good against him. Doom Breath is 20 attack. He attacks first. Robin Hood targets Familiar twice. You might take Familiar out for Friendly Spirit. I think that's game. Alright, GG. I'll give him the old man hand clap. But he doesn't give it back. So, overall for today, went 6th with Galahad. Wasn't able to get early pairs or triples. Ended up getting a doubly triple, getting into Crystal Ball, trying to buff up the doubly in Friendly Spirit. But was just kind of rolled over by my other opponents. Sir Galahad just doesn't really do enough with his hero power. And you kind of need like 3 or 4 triples to actually get the ball rolling. And then this game went 2nd with Zelua. Had a pretty good early game. Was hedged between trees and dwarves. Wasn't really able to find good units for them. So my plan turned into just rushing to tier 6 and trying to switch comps. And it ended up switching my tree comp into a better tree comp with tier 6 units. I think the Hand of Midas treasure pick was a bit suspect. I could have picked Sword of Fire and Ice, I think was the other consideration. Which would have given me a lot of stats. Wouldn't have really helped me with this fight, but it was a bit unfortunate not to find the Lightning Dragon that I was searching for. It's normally the best way to counter copycats, as long as the good boy is not buffed up enough on health. The Lightning Dragon would have had 20 attack, and his good boy, I think at the end, had less than 20 health. I'm not sure, because he did upgrade it. It had 12 health at one point when it was unupgraded. Well, the good boy upgrade doesn't really do much, so it would have been like 14 health if he didn't do any more buffs. So yeah, Lightning Dragon would have worked perfectly. Wasn't able to find it though. It's kind of one of the best ways to counter a Hermes Boots copycat, because the Lightning Dragon doesn't care about Hermes Boots and it can target the good boy in the back. Robin Hood is another good counter. I knew the Robin Hood on his previous board wouldn't hit. I was hoping he would take out the Familiar for a like a Wom, or he didn't have good units. I was hoping he would take out Familiar for like a Friendly Spirit, or maybe even another good boy, so that his good boy was his highest attack, or just something relevant was his highest attack. But that wasn't the case. Maybe I should have rolled a few more times, and my game crashed. Nice. Yeah, unfortunately my opponent's game didn't crash, so I got the 2nd place. Gave him the old man hand clap, but he did not clap back, which is probably something I'll be thinking about all day. Like, if your opponent gives you the old man hand clap, you gotta clap back. It's just a sign of respect. Come on, brawlers. You're better than that. Anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. If you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe or leave a like. It helps me out with discoverability. If you have any questions about plays, or would have done any plays differently, feel free to leave a comment. I like seeing discussion about these sessions. And I'll see you all tomorrow for our next episode. If you want to see more content, you can follow my Twitch, which is in the description below. Been streaming a bit regularly. Just had a 6-hour stream last night. Got to top 10. You can climb in pretty well on my alt account. And you can also join my community Discord in the description as well to chat with fellow Storybook Brawl players. But that's it for me. Happy brawling. Peace.